Hi, Norma, and welcome to your 2017 year in a nutshell reading. I hope there's not too much background noise. It's Christmas Day. There's a lot of family out there making noise, doing stuff in the kitchen, but I just need to get to do these readings for you guys. So, like I say, apologize for any extraneous noises. So, 2017 for Norma. Um, you just came out of a 9 year, and you're a 9, and so now you're in a 10 year, a 10 and a 1, 10, 1, because 10 reduces to 1. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, round and round and round she goes, where it stops nobody knows, and the Magician, where this is the power of your personality, the power of who you are to make things happen. It's a make things happen kind of year. So, where to start? Okay. Let's start here with your foundation. We've got the Emperor, we've got the World, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like your foundations are set. So that's either the foundations with you're on good footing with your family, or your, you know what I mean, your home, your foundation. It can be your financials, how you think about yourself, how you think about your place in the world. I feel like you're set there, because you've got the Emperor, which has a nice foundation and container. You've got the World, which is the last card, the last major arcana card. So this is like everything coming together: earth, air, fire, water, all the elements. It's kind of like everything's there. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, so that potential to have something appear in the material world is absolutely there. It's kind of like the stage is set. Now, opposite that, here we have this, this can be you in the outer world. This is more inner world. This is the outer world. We have the 10 of Wands reversed. We've got the Moon, and we've got the 4 of Pentacles reversed. So that 4 of Pentacles kind of echoes the Emperor card I was talking about. It's like those foundations. So it's like the inner foundation is set, but the outer foundation isn't there. With that 10 of Wands reversed, it's like that can be about burdens. And so it's like it's like you want to put something down, but you haven't done it yet. It's like something that you're almost to the finish line on something. It's not happening yet. That being able to just trash it, is put it down. It's not there. You're not there. Something's not there. And in the middle, we have the Moon. So there is a confusion. There's something nebulous. There's something not understood. There's something that's still in the darkness. There's something that scares you. So that, you know what I mean? Like that outer world part is very not set. It's very up in the air. It's confusing. Like I said, you might be scared around it a little bit. And also, I guess I'm getting kind of like I'm like rubbing my head. It's like, it's like, oh my God. This is, there could be a little bit of exhaustion with it. And it's just kind of like, because that's that 10 of Wands. It's like, I'm tired of dealing with this, but for some reason you just can't put it down right now, which is going to, and I'm going in a very jumpy way, but this is the way your reading's working. It brings me to this card here. This is your card of relationships with other people. So here we have the Son of Swords. So you've got something to say to somebody. You know what I mean? You have a bone to pick with somebody. Maybe a little bit of a score to settle. So I think that's what this is about. It's like you've got to be upfront with somebody. Maybe you have already. You got to tell somebody what you think, and what you think of them, and what you think of what they did, and how they're acting, and blah, blah, blah. It's a very direct, no bones about it kind of energy. Next to that card, we've got the 6 of Cups. So I feel like what you have to say will be real well received, because that 6 is a nice balanced energy, and it's like this could even be somebody close to you that you need to say this to. So it's like it's going to be fine in the big picture of things, but it does need to be said. And then it's around the 5 of Cups, the card with the horse there. It's like it's a disappointment. So I feel like you're disappointed in somebody, and it's like you need to talk it out. You need to tell them. What we have next is we need to talk about you. Okay, let's stop talking about other people. I remember when I was married a while back, every time I get a reading, like they'd always be talking about my husband and be like, I'm sorry I'm talking about him, but he's just coming up. And it's like, get out of my readings. So let's get whatever this other conflict is or whatever, let's just get it out of the reading for a minute. Let's talk about you. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, the Father of Pentacles, and the Fool. Now this Fool card goes with the 10. Okay, it definitely goes with the 10 because it's like the Wheel of Fortune is, these are fated things coming to pass, stuff that you got to ride it out. You either have to ride it up or ride it down. It's kind of like markets go up and down. Your life goes up and down. So I don't know if it's going up, if it's going down, but whatever it is, you have to ride it out. With the Fool card there is, it's saying just go into it with innocence and a sense of adventure. So we end up with a 0, 1, and 10. So this is like that's a really powerful, and you've got the 21, you've got the end card here. So it's kind of like, it's just like everything is there. It's all there, it's just like, it's a matter of stepping into it kind of thing. So like I said, the Fool is like having a sense of adventure, starting anew, starting with fresh eyes. I often think about the Fool, like, like in industries, like a lot of times, like just pretend you're in the insurance industry, and the insurance industry thinks of their insurance policies in a certain way because they have a myopic view of their own industry. And then sometimes like they'll bring in someone from a completely different industry, like somebody from, I don't know, people that do house painting or so, it's something completely different. And it's like the house painting people are able to see their industry with fresh eyes because they're not used to their industry. And they're just like, well, why do you do things like this? And why do you do it like that? And just that innocent looking with fresh eyes and asking questions makes the insurance industry people go, oh, well, the reason we do this, and maybe we're making a lot of assumptions, or it's just the way we've been doing it, and so maybe we need to, try something new. So that's the kind of energy I feel here. It's like let's try something new. Let's take a chance. That's that 10, taking a chance. And the Magician has, there is a little bit of calculation there. Like it's not just like, hey, let's just go gamble and we'll just. I like the number 33. There's a little more of an intention and of a strategy there than just like, let's just go play 33 on the roulette table. It's like we go, oh, well, actually your best odds are here and there, and playing these kind of games and playing them this kind of way. But you're still taking a risk. You see what I'm saying? You're still taking a gamble. This is a calculated risk. Okay, so this is calculated risk is a good thing, because like I said, I just see that everything's kind of set and it's just waiting. It's waiting to manifest. And so as far as the 9 of Pentacles and the Father of Pentacles, it's like you've got the money and the the support that you need to do whatever it is you need to do. You just need to decide that that's what you want to do. And the Father of Pentacles, this is somebody that knows what they're talking about, knows what they're doing, and that's you. You know what you're doing. You know how to make it happen. So, it's kind of a go for it, but you have to, like I say, you kind of have to settle this thing with this other person or the situation where it's like you need to address the disappointment and what happened and what's going on, because I feel like there's still like I don't know what's going on, and it's wearing me down, and it's you know, it's causing that kind of like that last, or at least one of the pieces of the puzzle not to lock into place, because it's out there floating in never never land. So and finally we have your map card, your enchanted map card, and this says making a choice. So, you know, it's the fork in the road. So are you going to be dealing with this person or this situation or this setup, how it is, the one that's like dragging you down and frustrating you and making you confused? Or are you gonna go a different direction? So that's I think that's the deal. And I would say, since the 10 is involved, you know, I wouldn't make any hasty decisions. You know, you need to be clear. Like I said, with that Son of Swords, you really need to be clear and all that. But, you know, don't think it may not be all finished in one felt swoop. You know, don't make a decision. Like I said, it's not like a just pick one kind of situation. It's like there's a little bit of strategy involved in it. So if it takes a little time, that's okay. And if it takes a process or several steps, that's okay too. You know, so you need to be very conscious moving through it, but at the same time, you need to be willing to take risk and kind of look at things with new eyes. And yeah, so I hope that makes sense. So this is going to be an interesting year for you, but I think like a lot of things can happen that you want to make happen. Absolutely. And you know, there'll be ups and downs and twists and turns with that Wheel of Fortune. That's why I say, you know, you may make a decision around something and it's like it seems like it's okay, and then it's not. And then that just lets you know it's time to make another decision. You know, and that's the way it's going to be. It's like, oh, okay, now I got to make a decision again. Yes, you have to make a decision again. So happy 2017 year of Fire Rooster. And if you like this, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again sometime soon.